So Michelle Obama finally admitted it, y'all. She said it on camera. So what we not gonna do is try to spin it as if we didn't see what she did and hear what she said. The proof is in the pudding. You're gonna hear the same thing I heard, and you're gonna see the same thing I seen. I understand people make mistakes and have slip-ups, but when you and your husband keep slipping up over the years, come on now.
This just changed my entire life. Today, we're going to be watching TikTok's darkest videos. What we're about to watch is going to change your life forever, and you are not going to see anything the same anymore. And make sure you stay to the end of the video because they expose crazy secrets you will never believe. What's scarier than the TikToks we're about to watch today is the fact that 75% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe for more scary videos. Thank you.
Justin Bieber said, your Bible can't save you. Y'all, I got a bad feeling about all of this. Justin Bieber wants out. And you know what happens when you want out. Once you find your way in, it's hard as hell to find your way out without going through any consequence. We all been seeing the rants Justin Bieber been going on. How he been in public going on paparazzi, or he just been looking mad. So he put this on his IG. Y'all can pause it or rewatch it. So on the surface, it looked like Justin is just talking about God forgiveness and grace. But if you read between the lines, this looked like more of a spiritual confession. That's what I think. Justin been in the industry since he was a kid. So he's seen the dark side of the industry, being Hollywood. I believe he's trying to distance himself from that world, from that dark side.
4 people have lost their lives and 19 others are in the hospital, all because of food sold at Trader Joe's and Walmart. The CDC has said there is a current listeria outbreak coming from meals made from Trader Joe's and Walmart, all from a ready-to-eat pasta dinner. This outbreak has spread across 15 states, the CDC says, and warns the products may still be in refrigerators and freezers right now. Now, because this is a listeria outbreak, this is especially dangerous to people that are pregnant or over the age of 65. Even those with weakened immune systems can also have terrible effects from this. The symptoms can include headaches, stiff neck, confusion, loss of balance, and in severe cases, people have actually lost their lives. Now, the CDC says that these symptoms can occur anywhere from the same day to up to 10 weeks later after eating this meal. And if you've recently eaten any of these meals that you can search up right now, mainly it's the linguine and the Trader Joe's Cajun-style chicken fettuccine Alfredo, you need to pay attention to your health and contact a director if symptoms do appear, and go to the hospital immediately.
I think this is a sign to start making our own food and stop eating prepackaged mystery meat. I understand a lot of people don't got time, and the efficiency of this is what makes it very beneficial. But the whole point of eating food is to give you energy and build your body. So if you eat something that makes you sick and takes your life, kind of defeats the entire purpose of actually eating.
Warning labels that actually exist because someone actually did it. The last one will blow your mind. Number 1, warning labels on coffee cups saying contents may be hot exist because in 1994, a 79-year-old woman spilled McDonald's coffee on herself and suffered third-degree burns so severe they required skin grafts and hospitalization. Stella Liebeck sued McDonald's for $2.9 million after discovering they served coffee at 190 degrees Fahrenheit, which was hot enough to cause serious burns within seconds of contact. McDonald's had received over 700 complaints about their dangerously hot coffee but ignored them until this lawsuit forced every restaurant in America to add hot contents warnings on their cups. Number 2. Peanut packages now have "contains peanuts" labels because food allergies became so severe that even obvious ingredients needed legal warnings after multiple lawsuits. A man with a severe peanut allergy ate a package of peanuts without reading the ingredients, went into anaphylactic shock, and sued the company claiming the packaging didn't clearly warn him about the peanut content. This ridiculous lawsuit led to mandatory labeling laws requiring companies to state the obvious, which is why you now see "contains milk" on milk cartons and "contains eggs" on egg packages. Number 3. Christmas lights now have warning labels saying, "For indoor or outdoor use only," because a man in 1985 decided to use his Christmas lights underwater to decorate his swimming pool for a holiday party. He was electrocuted when the lights short-circuited in the water, and his family sued the manufacturer, claiming there was no warning against submerging electrical decorations in pools or bathtubs. The lawsuit resulted in manufacturers adding warnings that seem completely obvious, like do not use near water on electrical items and remove infant before folding on baby strollers.
This is a crazy loophole. This dude really ate a package of peanuts knowing he's allergic to peanuts. Then he got mad when he had an allergic reaction. This dude has got to be a top tier victim. He knew he was allergic to peanuts and then ate peanuts.
This is one of the reasons why everybody needs to stay off the dark web. So this happened in 2020 in Missouri to this lady named Cassidy Rainwater. One day that year, she ends up going missing without a trace. Everybody around her that knew her was pretty much like, what the happened to her? You know, she didn't leave no note, nothing happened. So they knew there was something fishy about the way she disappeared. People that knew her, they contact the police. The police end up doing a investigation trying to figure out what happened to this lady and where did she go. As they're doing their investigation, they get an anonymous tip from someone who sends them an image, supposedly was from the dark web. In this image, it's a picture of this lady, Cassidy Rainwater. She's in a cage and she's like partially.
Oh.
So the police are like, is it real? They end up looking into that. They're trying to figure out like who took this picture, how did this even, get to us and everything like that. While they're doing all their research, it leads them to these two men that live in the same area. And one of the guys actually was pretty close to her. And he was this dude who she trusted, and he was helping her get on her feet. Police end up going to these guys and they're trying to, talk to them and pretty much interrogate them. Yeah, they get like a warrant to go inside these guys' houses, and when they go inside of their house, they find a whole bunch of crazy stuff in there. They go and they also confiscate all these guys' electronics, so their computers, their phones, all that. And in the video, it shows one of the guys going into the shed that's on the corner of their house, and he's going in there, and whenever he would go in there, you would just hear girls screaming. As they're still searching around the house and everything, they're just finding a couple weird things that they're like, okay, this is weird, this is a little bit weird. And then one of the investigators was like, you know what, I want to check the fridge. To these people's surprise, they open the fridge, they find a whole bunch of meat that is packaged with a date on it. Pretty much the date that was on it was around the same time this girl Cassidy went missing.
Oh, shit.
The police and everybody were like, okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not what we think it is. This is very freaking weird. They end up taking these guys, they take them in. As they're in custody, they take all of these bags of meat and they start to, scan it for the DNA and see what it is, what kind of meat it is. It matches with Cassidy's DNA.
Damn.
So instantly they're like, okay, what the hell is even going on here? These people end up interviewing them. They're interviewing the guys. They find out that they were planning on selling her meat on the dark web.
Really?
Yes, and that's why.
Have you seen that video of there's this guy on a bus, and then he sees like a woman.
Is this
a hooded woman?
Oh,
Have you seen this?
I think so.
So there's this hooded woman, and she's just like on the bus, and she's asking for help or something, but she won't leave the bus.
Yeah.
Like, she just won't leave the bus, and he's trying to like look at her face, and the closer he gets to her, he can see under the hood there's no face. No face. There's a video of it.
What?
And if you pay like close attention, this woman doesn't have a shadow.
Oh, no.
And that's one of the dead giveaways. Like, this is a spirit.
Yeah, you don't have a soul, fam.
Look.
Let me see.
While he was talking to this lady,
So you can see the hood. She's just wearing like a scarf there.
in Delhi, India, showing a woman
See, look.
the bus conductor
You can't see the face, even though she's looking like right at the camera. Look,
Yeah.
can't see nothing.
That's so weird. Why would
Wait, so the bus driver's saying, yeah, she has hands. She has hands. She has hands. No, but the bus driver's saying like show me yourself, because she wants to look at him. Look, she has no face. The bus driver's like, get off the bus, because he's scared. He's like, what are you?
Yeah.
the bus to the police station.
So he looks closer.
When they arrived, the woman had mysteriously vanished without a trace.
The woman has no shadow either.
Oh, no.
Look. Behind her, no shadow. So it's just a spirit.
Yeah.
Now what the bus driver did, he just panicked because he called the police. So he exited the bus, waited for the police, and when they came back onto the bus,
She's not there no
she's
more?
gone.
Oh, you son of a cannibal. 1 cent burgers. 1 cent a burger. Oh, you son of a bitch. So for the people that don't know, they're giving out, in English money, it's 0.0015. In English money, you can't even buy this burger. If this was England, mate, we would get that burger for free. That's how cheap the burger is. It don't even exist. 1 cent a burger. Now listen, people. No, listen, black people. You know what it is. So there's a couple of chicken shops in England where you can get 3 pieces of chicken, 10 wings, 7 chicken strips, 5 fries, 2 drinks, coleslaw and beans for $2.99. They've been giving out artificial meat for a very long time. There was a time in England where there was a big scandal that every beef burger was made out of horse. Horse. I'm not gonna lie, it tasted good. But you see these 1 cent burgers, brother? Who remembers the lockdown? Who remembers the lockdown? I don't know about you, but that sounds like lockdown meat to me, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna lie, if you eat a 1 cent burger, you're asking for whatever comes to you. There is no way you see a burger for 1 cent. It just kind of scares me knowing that there's somebody out here that is going to buy this burger and eat it with a big old smile on their face, thinking that they just got the steal of a lifetime.
This girl fell for one of the stupidest things I've seen. Denali Bremer. One day she was just on social media and she ended up getting a text message from this guy that was named Tyler, who claimed to be a tycoon. He ends up messaging this girl and he randomly tells her, I will pay you $9 million if you go and murder someone and send me proof.
Wow.
So this 19-year-old girl, Denali, ends up being like, are you serious? And bro's like, yes, I will actually send it to you. He like sends her proof that he has the money and he'll send it to her. So then she's like, all right, sweet, I'll do it. She convinces 2 of her homies, these 2 boys. And the reason why they were down is because she said she was going to split it down 3 ways. So they all going to get $3 million each.
Yeah.
They ended up going through with this plan. They're like, all right, bro, so now we just got to find somebody.
And it could be a random person. It has to be someone specific.
It could be a random person. That's what the guy said. Just find somebody, kill them, and send me the proof. So they end up choosing this 19-year-old girl named Cynthia Hoffman, who was a disabled girl who actually believed that she was best friends with Denali. This girl is under the assumption that they're friends.
Yeah, they're
so
homies.
she's like, yeah, like this is my friend, whatever. So that's what they used to get her to trust them. So they're just like, yeah, we want to go like on a hike with you and we're just gonna go hang out. Cynthia's like, okay, yeah, cool, like I'll come with you guys. So they ended up going up this hill and they take her up there. Immediately they all start jumping her. They duct tape this girl, like her hands and stuff like that. As they did that, they flip her over. One of the dudes grabs a gun. I think he got it from his dad or something. And he shoots her in the back of her head and kills her.
Damn.
As this girl, Denali, is recording it for the proof. So after they do that, they go and they just dump her body in a river. They don't even try to really get rid of the evidence in the best way. They just dump her body in a river and let her go down the river. A couple days after, police end up finding this girl's body at the end of this river. So they ended up getting caught up pretty easy. They go and make 3 arrests. They arrest all 3 of these kids. They end up arresting this guy, Tyler, as well. And his real name was actually David. And he was actually this guy who was, I think, in his 30s. And he lived in his mother's basement.
Oh, wow.
So he was really like some loser guy who just wanted to see some chaos happen and trick these kids online. To my surprise, all of them got 99 years.
All of them?
All of them.
Even
all 4
David?
of them. Even David. He got 99 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So they ended up sending all of them to jail. And, dude, they're never getting out.
Well, Ariana Grande really showed that she's on the dark side of things, y'all. Not just because she's showing us her backside and that she got all red on. It's always the red, y'all. They love showing red. So y'all remember during the Oscars, she had 2 dresses on. One of them was this. I didn't know this before, but I noticed now. Look what's on her back, y'all. Do y'all see that shit? It's a red heel. So a lot of people looking at me like, what the hell are you talking about? Hold up. They say the devil's in the details, but the truth is hidden in plain sight, which is that shoe. If y'all haven't heard about the Red Shoe Club, go look it up. You will be amazed. So we all know that the red symbolizes what we bleed. The shoe wasn't worn by accident. And the fact that it's red too, that's just showing the ritual mark.
Something is going on with these oatmeal cream pies.
Yo, check this out.
Yo.
Yo, look, the cream is glowing.
What is that?
The cookie is glowing green, and this cookie's brighter than the other one.
What is that, bro?
Yo, I don't know what to tell y'all.
I don't know either.
I didn't do nothing to this cookie, I promise I wouldn't.
Why was that cookie glowing? You seen it, right? When he put that light to it, I think it was a blue light or a black light. Why was it glowing like that, bro? I'm telling you guys, make your own stuff already. Because we don't know what's going on out there. And to think, I grew up on these oatmeal cream pies. They were my favorite. I haven't had one in a while. And based on that video I just seen, I don't think I'm gonna have any ever again. Because something is going on with these oatmeal cream pies. And I don't know, that guy didn't know either. Matter of fact, who is that guy? Because he was the only one that took time out of his day to look that up, to figure that out. When I go and I buy an oatmeal cream pie, I just eat it. I don't put it under a light. He probably did it because he loves his oatmeal cream pies. So he had to make sure they were still the same like they used to be. I'm just playing around, guys. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know who that guy was and what was he doing with that light. Who's to say that light didn't make the color of that top of the cookie? I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about this. I'm out.
I have to tell you the story about this streamer who did like his girlfriend so terrible. You probably never heard him, but his name was like something Vote for Saxton. And his main thing was going on and viewing toys, and like the off chance he would like play like game on his stream. So on Christmas, he named it the Night of Christmas Fuckplay, right? And already that title is mad sus, right? And he said at the beginning of the stream, he was like talking to his camera, chat, due to technical difficulties, I might not be able to chat with you guys, okay? That's another very strange thing. And the chat noticed that whenever he was streaming, he would implement the word Natalie weirdly into his conversation. Just a name, random. So everyone was like, okay, when people were typing, he wasn't responding, he was talking about different things. Yeah. The whole stream didn't know that while this stream was going on, he was actually with his girlfriend. Because he wasn't showing it. Because he thought he was smart. If I'm streaming, that's crazy. The police would never know. That's your alibi. Yes, that's because, oh look police, I was here at this time. It's live. It was a pre-recording. The only reason why he was he got caught is because in the stream he would give clues of what he was gonna do because he was so mad. He was like,
He was thinking about that shit.
He was
too on his head.
I'm gonna go get her. Shit like that. Damn. He's like, I hate Natalie.
Bro, what is wrong with these people? Like, there's no way he thought this plan was going to work. He literally talked about hating this girl and wanting to harm her on his stream, which already gives them a motive as to who could have hurt her. Even if his alibi was he's streaming, him talking in a negative way about her already ticks off red flags to detectives.
This is definitely not my usual type of video, especially considering nothing really creepy is going on here, but I'll still talk about it anyways. This is supposed to be a creepy TikTok video that I got tagged in. Really, I don't see what's creepy about it. It's clearly some old footage. It shows these kids hanging out with a man in a purple dinosaur costume. The appearance of this costume is pretty jarring, but many of you might recognize this as Barney. When I was a kid, Barney was something that regularly aired, and this was viewed as very kid-friendly. As a result, back in the early and mid-1990s, kids would oftentimes have Barney-themed birthday parties where they would buy these costumes and dress up. A lot of these costumes were not officially licensed Barney costumes, so they looked pretty creepy sometimes. One of the main reasons why this version of Barney looks so creepy, though, is because...
What if the whole time they've been playing in our face? Read this. Our secret ingredient is our people. It might not mean that. But what if? What if the whole time we've been the only one not let in on this sick joke? Have a good day today.
It's been revealed that all of the chain's fries are sprayed with an incredibly toxic pesticide that's so harmful that the fries cannot be safely consumed until 6 weeks post-spray. This investigation dug deeper and revealed this fact after the French fries sold by McDonald's were found to contain substances that can cause cancer and even brain damage, in a discovery that came to light just recently. McDonald's only uses a very specific kind of potato in order to make their fries. This potato is known as the russet Burbank potato. And they have a very thin, uniquely long shape that's responsible for creating the appearance of McDonald's fries we recognize. They're quite difficult to grow, which is exactly why these pesticides have to be used in the first place. A kind of pesticide that's almost ridiculously toxic, which is also known by its other name, methimidofos, comes with its share of shocking side effects. There have also been many cases of poisoning as a result of monitor exposure. The symptoms of poisoning from this pesticide are pretty nasty. I guess that gives you one more reason not to eat food from McDonald's.
This isn't even food at this point. This is literally just poison. Like, this is not benefiting you at all. If this ain't a wake-up call, I don't know what is.
Have you ever heard about the Facundo cemetery incident?
No, I haven't.
There was this Mexican comedy TV show called Incognito. 2006, it would air its Halloween special that had many of the Latino community shook.
Why?
One of the hosts of the show explores cemetery, and it was supposedly haunted, and he sees a girl.
Like a little girl?
Yes. But his reaction seems so genuine that it doesn't seem fake, bro.
He's by himself?
Yeah. He does have crew with him as well, but they're like at a base camp.
It's already scary, bro.
¡Manifiéstense! ¡San maricas! ¡Hagan algo! Y con todo respeto para los muertos.
Shit. 15 minutes after he said that.
First of all, he's fucking like bugging for even going to that cemetery, bro.
Amiga, ¿cómo te llamas?
Oh, man.
Amiga. Niña. Ay, no seas imbécil.
¡Con lentes! ¡Eivor! ¡Venga, güey! ¡Venga, güey! ¡Por favor!
And hearing the scream is crazy. Imagine being him and hearing that shit.
Bro, I'll be shook, bro, again.
Bro, booking it.
Bro, I'll book it.
He said this, like, I swear in
There are some evil mother at the top, and they've been hiding something from you for a long time. They control the news, they write your history books, and they've kept entire books out of the. But that's not even the worst part. What they really took was your connection to yourself. They filled your foods with chemicals, your mind with noise, and your body with toxins that keep your mind dull and your dreams small. Why? Because if you were to truly wake up, you wouldn't just stop listening to them, you would start creating your own reality. But in the 1970s, someone did wake up. A farmer from Arizona, his name was David Hudson, and his story is quite tragic. He wasn't a scientist, he was just a farmer that wanted to fix his soil. And when he actually tried to do this, instead what happened was that this white powder started to emerge from the ground where he had poured sulfuric acid. Now this powder defied all of the laws of physics because it just didn't behave like a solid, and it would appear somewhere, it would disappear, it would change weight, it would float in electromagnetic fields. It just made no sense to David. But obviously, because of the weird and otherworldly properties of this powder, David started to do some digging into the past. So he runs to his nearest library and he starts pulling out all the old records of books and just everything that he can find to see if anyone in history has found anything like this. And much to his surprise, David goes to the bottom and he finds this description of these white flakes that the Israelites called. In Egypt, there was something that the ancient Egyptians used that was called mufcus, and in ancient alchemical texts, they called this the stone. Now, all of these descriptions said the exact same thing. This was a substance that activated the third eye, that healed the body, that awakened the soul, nurtured it. So excited about this, Hudson thought he had found this substance, and he tried to share this with everyone. He filed some patents so that he could make more of this stuff. He held lectures, and then by the early 2000s, some say that his lab was burned to the ground. His office was raided, and after that, no one really knows what happened to David. He just disappeared off the map without a trace. No obituaries, and all of the information that you find on this guy now is calling him this pseudoscientist that was just scamming people.
So Michelle Obama finally admitted it, y'all. She said it on camera. So what we not gonna do is try to spin it as if we didn't see what she did and hear what she said. The proof is in the pudding. You're gonna hear the same thing I heard, and you're gonna see the same thing I seen. I understand people make mistakes and have slip-ups. But when you and your husband keep slipping up over the years, come on now. So here's where she messed up. When she asked Marlon Wayans a question, she should have said, so you particularly as a black man, instead of saying, warms my heart particularly as a black man. But here y'all go.
Marlon, a bit about, just so proud of how you are being a role model for dealing with a child that's transgender.
Absolutely.
And that's, that warms my heart, particularly as a black man. Would you care to share?
Now it's the stutter for me. It's like she knew she fucked up. Am I tripping? Y'all let me know down below in the comments.
So you're telling me Michelle is actually Michael? We had President Diddy and the first lady was the first man? Bro, the first lady was actually the first man. So Obama likes boys. Yo, this just actually messed up my whole brain.
I bet y'all gonna stop saying that Chick-fil-A got the best chicken sandwiches now. So it's rumors going around that bread that Chick-fil-A serving ain't really that bread that you need to be eating. And I know you're like, what you talking about? They're saying that the shit that they make silly putty with is in Chick-fil-A bread. The bread that they put on them sandwiches that y'all love so much. And I sit back and I ask myself, damn, why do people go so crazy over Chick-fil-A? You got that Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, and then you had that Popeyes chicken sandwich that everybody was going crazy about. And then you had KFC. And you already know what I showed y'all about KFC. But now that they're saying that Chick-fil-A is using ingredients that they use for silly putty in them chicken sandwich breads, what y'all gonna do now? Because like I said, everybody say Chick-fil-A the best. Chick-fil-A got the best everything. Customer service, everything. Yeah? This ain't the...
There is now a California resident that just tested positive for the plague. Did I not just tell y'all what was about to happen? Y'all seen what happened with the squirrels and the rabbits, right? Well, now they're putting up these plague warning signs. Boy, these animals with fleas don't feed the chipmunks, the squirrels, or other wild animals. I literally just told y'all what was about to happen. In the way how Buddy contracted the plague, he went camping. Ended up catching the black clap. I already told y'all what was the next step of us seeing all of these animals get these legions. Something was gonna happen to where oopsie poopsie, now the humans is next. I'll wake up in the fucking morning and see this. And let's not forget, just last month in Arizona, we had the same thing. Somebody get clapped from the black clap. There's something seriously going on in nature right now. Pray and hope that this black plague don't get out of control, because it's not gonna be pretty for nobody. Yeah. And leave the fucking animals alone. The people who didn't hear it the first time.
Oh, that's great news. I love that this is happening. Yeah, thanks a lot for bringing this back. Yeah, this is exactly what we needed at this time, right? With everything going on in the world, oh, let's just bring the black plague. No, y'all can keep that. I'm good. I think the black plague is the last thing we need right now. I think we need like some good news for once.
I came across this one specific video and it was going really viral, and it's a very, very creepy clip. Oh, what the fuck is that? What the f is that? What the fuck was that? So what did it remind you of? Or
it reminded me of a sleep paralysis demon, and it reminded me of how like succubuses look. You know what that is? Succubus?
It's like a sexual demon?
Yeah. Like search it up. It's gonna look exactly like that.
Wait, seriously?
I'm being dead ass. I don't know if I'm bugging. It could be the sleep paralysis demon that looks like that.
Oh, like this one?
Yes. Yeah.
Incubus.
I think incubus is for the girl, and then succubus is for the guy.
That's probably what it is.
Why you say that?
Because in that specific clip, he's having like a sexual dream. But the thing that I found the most creepy about that specific scene is how whenever I would hear about sleep paralysis,
a lady in New York City said a tip of a finger was in her chicken wrap. What the hell is going on out here, guys? What are you talking about, bro? So you mean to tell me that lady made a better choice instead of getting a cheeseburger? She got a chicken wrap? And apparently, allegedly, there was a tip of a finger in her chicken wrap. Guys, I don't know how true that is. That's what people are saying, but I don't believe it. But people are telling me to believe it, but I don't believe it. I've never seen that before in my life. But just to think, we gotta start checking out food. Before that, I heard that somebody's was in a burger. What is going on out here, guys? What's going on is that you need to start eating at home already and stop eating this fast food. Stop eating out. Stop eating at the restaurants. That's what's going on. This is out of control, guys. It was a chicken wrap. And instead of seeing chicken fingers in that chicken wrap, that lady said it was a finger in that chicken wrap. Do I believe it? Hell no, because this video is for entertainment purposes only. People are saying anything because that's not true. I've been eating chicken wraps for years and I ain't never seen a finger, a tip of a finger in it. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Did you hear about this? I'm out.
There's a theory that in Home Alone, Kevin, he was actually left at home on purpose.
Yeah, because they didn't like him, no?
Not just because of that.
Yeah.
So his father, right? The theory goes that his father, he owned that huge house. Yeah. And so much people in there, there is a theory that he wasn't actually able to afford that place and all the excursions and things they do, right? And Kevin, being the one child that the whole family, they just thought he was a runt and then they didn't really like him, right? Now, remember in the beginning of the movie, Kevin's dad was talking to the police officer.
Yeah.
And it's almost as if he knew who he was already and they were having a friendly conversation.
Yeah.
Now, theory goes, only the mom was the only one that really cared about Kevin.
Yeah,
the father didn't really care about Kevin that much. If you really take it in.
Facts.
The mom was the one that's like, Kevin, where's Kevin?
Yeah.
Remember? Now, the theory goes that the father, he hired the burglars to go and do a robbery to claim on the insurance. Also, to claim insurance on Kevin's.
8 things Taco Bell puts in their food that you'd never expect. The last one will blow your mind. Number 1, sand. Taco Bell uses silicon dioxide, literally sand, in their seasoned beef to prevent clumping. You're eating the same stuff from the beach. Number 2, wood pulp. Their shredded cheese contains cellulose from wood fibers to keep it from sticking. Basically sawdust mixed in your crunch wrap. Number 3, beaver glands. Some vanilla flavoring comes from castoreum, a substance from beavers' behinds. It's been used in food for decades. Number 4, yoga mat chemicals. Until recently, their bread contained the same chemical used in yoga mats and shoe soles to make it fluffier. Number 5, crushed insects. That red color in their sauces? It comes from carmine, made by crushing thousands of tiny cochineal bugs. Number 6, petroleum derivatives. Some artificial colors in their food start as crude oil before being processed into those bright, appealing colors. Number 7, human hair. L-cysteine, used in their bread, traditionally came from human hair collected from barbershops, though synthetic versions are more common now. Before I say the last one, make sure to hit that follow button to support the channel. Number 8, propylene glycol. The same antifreeze component used in your car is also used as a preservative in some of their sauces and dressings. It keeps things fresh, but sounds pretty scary. The wildest part? All of this is completely legal and considered safe by the FDA. Makes you wonder what else is hiding in your favorite fast food.
Bro, if you showed Gordon Ramsay this video, he would probably have a stroke. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your favorite part of the video. What made you tremble in your boots, and we're going to be on to the next one.